Today on WBLN News, Thespians 101 opens to a roaring applause, picture retakes are next week, and a sobering reality check from President Obama. All this and more coming up right now. Good morning, Belen. I'm Nick Roca.
And I'm Alejandro Guerrero. Welcome to this edition of WBLN. Here are your news for today, October 16th, 2015. Last night, the Humanities Department, along with Belen's award-winning Thespian troops, opened their fall production, Thespians 101. The show included ensemble acting, duet acting, monologues, solo musical pieces, and a one-act play. There are still 2 more performances, Friday evening at 7:30 p.m. and Sunday at 3 p.m. Tickets are $10 and are available online in room I-101 or at the box office.
For those of you who missed last night's opening night of Thespians 101, I encourage you to come tonight, 7:30, or Sunday afternoon, 3 o'clock. You're sure to enjoy the performances by the students in middle school and high school. Hope to see you there.
Will be taking place Wednesday, October 28th, during the 3 lunch periods in the School Art Gallery. Students wishing to retake their pictures must bring the original package, as well as a $20 fee. Please remember to bring your gala jackets to the art gallery that day. For more information, please contact Ms. Collins in room C206. The deadline to reserve the senior pages are approaching fast. Contracts are due October 22nd. Anyone wishing to purchase a page after that will not be able to do so. You can download the contract on the Belen homepage. You will need to reserve the page and turn it in with the payments to the Echo's yearbook office.
Attention students, do you need to complete some community service? Well, the Parish of Holy Rosary St. Richard needs volunteers for their International Food and Art Festival on November 7th, 2015. They especially need juniors and seniors to help out with the parking situation, but they also need help in many other areas. They are located at 7500 Southwest 152nd Street. Please contact Jerry Shute to schedule your shift. In other news, Vegas certainly isn't staying there. The good, the bad, and the ugly moments from Tuesday night's Democratic debate are making major waves in the 2016 campaign. Ricky Labrada breaks down the lasting effects of the first face-off.
The highs
that the American people are sick and tired of hearing about your damn emails.
Thank you. Me too. Me too.
and lows.
Sure, what does that say about you that you're casting a vote for something you weren't really sure about?
I think you're being a little rough.
Of the Democrats' first debate are now behind them, but the Sin City showdown will likely have a lasting effect on 2016. The general consensus? It was a good debate. Even the Republicans seem to enjoy it.
I can tell you that I'm sitting here having debate envy, because what we saw today was a master class on debating.
And Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders ran away with it.
Basically tonight, Hillary Clinton was Beyonce. She was flawless.
Experts say only Martin O'Malley came close to making a mark.
I think O'Malley helped himself. I don't know that he helped himself enough, but I think his constant drumbeat of, well, you like that policy? I did it in Maryland. You like that? I did it. I think that actually worked very well.
Several pundits predicted this was the beginning of the end of the road for Lincoln Schaaf and Jim Webb. Some are even saying it could be the same for a particularly popular non-candidate.
And if I'm Biden, I don't see any way to get on the stage. Between Sanders' performance, certainly near the end, and Hillary Clinton's domination, I don't see a road in for Biden.
I would have to think that this would give him some pause.
Sources close to Biden say Clinton's debate performance would have no impact on his decision to run for president. This is Ricardo Labrada reporting for WBLN.
Thank you, Ricky. As the war in Afghanistan enters its 15th year, its end gets pushed back. President Obama announced yesterday that the drawdown of troops from Afghanistan will be delayed. He says the Afghan military is just not ready to take on the task of securing the country. According to the new White House plan, 9,800 U.S. troops will be in the war-torn country until just before Obama leaves office. The number would then drop to 5,500 by early 2017. The decision comes after months of discussion involving the White House, Afghan leaders, and the U.S. military. This is the second drawdown delay announced by Obama this year. It alters a timeline the president outlined in March, saying the U.S. would have an embassy-only presence in Afghanistan by the end of the next year.
I've decided to maintain our current posture of 9,800 troops in Afghanistan through most of next year, 2016.
According to the UN, insurgents have now spread through more of the country than at any time since the post-9/11 invasion. Afghanistan's defense minister says his country's military is making strides but still needs help.
We'll continue to need some level of support that will enable us, that will help us to really address that threat.
Now to Alejandro to see who's meeting today.
Cafeteria. ROCAPA will meet Friday at 3 p.m. in room H211, and the Model UN will meet Friday at 3 p.m. in room H213.
Here's who's meeting early next week. The Battle Rock Club will be meeting on Monday at 3 p.m. in room S117. The Chess Club will be meeting on Monday at 3 p.m. in room F208. Respect Life will be meeting on Monday at 3 p.m. in room H204. The American Sign Language Club meeting will be this coming Tuesday, October 20th in E210. You can contact Senior Jonathan Garcia for more information. Now stay tuned as we bring you weather and sports right after these messages.
Seeing people through God's eyes changes how we respond to Him.
Our life has dignity and value.
Because each and every one of us
is uniquely made in God's image.
The sanctity of human life is modeled through Jesus Christ,
who said, "Whatever you did for the least brothers of mine,
you did for me."
Don't be silent in the face of injustice,
but be a voice for those who cannot speak for themselves.
Make sacrifices, embrace all, and let us see people as God sees them.
Every person is made in the image of God.
So reach out and speak for those whose voices aren't heard.
This is what it means to be pro-life.
Thank you guys. Good morning, Belen. Today doesn't look very nice, but let's check out the map. Alright, so today, as you can see, there's a lot of cloud coverage down here towards the south. Right now, Key Largo is absolutely battered by the rain. Eventually, we're going to have this up in the Belen area. Unfortunately, we don't know whether it's going to rain during the homecoming game, but hopefully it'll look nice. Now let's check out the rest of today. So today, it looks like we're going to have a high of 85 and a low of 75 with a relative humidity around 73%. Winds are coming in from the northeast at 16 miles per hour. That may be blowing all those clouds we saw earlier towards our area. A lot of thunderstorms right now, and as of now, there's an 80% chance of precipitation where we are. Let's look at the rest of the weekend. So Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, we're looking around highs of the mid-80s and the lows around mid-70s. We'll be seeing a relatively high percent chances of rain, all at 60. Well, that's all for your weather. Now back to you guys.
So it's finally here. The homecoming game against the Varela Vipers is today at 4 p.m. TJ Roselle sat down to talk to Coach Stewart about the game. Here's what he said.
We've been going hard since August 3rd, practicing every Saturday, just about 6 days a week with the games. So we used last week just to get their legs back, get conditioning back. We ran a lot last week. We only had one day in full pads, which is on Wednesday. We took our team picture last week. And we really just introduced a little bit of Varela last week. We're going to get full steam into it this week. I think the boys will have a great week of practice this week since they're well rested now, and I think we charged their batteries, so I think we should have a good week. They know it's at stake. We haven't lost a homecoming game since 1994, so they don't want to be the first team to give that up, that streak away. And homecoming is always exciting. We're going to also honor the 1990 football team. It's their 25th year reunion, and that team went 9-1, so they're going to be there. We're going to bring them out at halftime. They'll be on the sideline during the game, so that'll be extra motivation for our guys. And then on top of that, it's a district game too, so they better be fired up. We can't let one slip away in the district. Varela, they're a good team. They're kind of been up and down this year. They played Killian extremely tough, last week. So, and they won. I'm sorry, 2 weeks ago, and then they won against Hialeah Gardens. They won 48-0. So they're, we can't overlook these guys. We have to play well.
If the Wolverines win today, they'll be 3-0 in the district. But most importantly, Coach Stewart will tie the record of most wins in Miami-Dade County history. The 6th grade football team played hard against Ransom yesterday, coming from behind in the second half. Late in the fourth, the Baby Wolverines were down by 2 and attempted a 2-point conversion, but it wasn't meant to be. Final score, Ransom 14, Belen 12. Tomorrow, the JV football team faces off in the most anticipated matchup rivalry against arch rival Columbus. Kickoff is at 11 a.m. here at home. Sal Stewart led all scorers with 15 points and Alec Rods added 9 points as the 6th grade basketball team defeated St. Kevin 52-29. The team remains undefeated and welcomes St. Brendan at 3:45 p.m. for their last game of the season. Middle school basketball tryouts will begin on Monday, October 19th at 3:15 p.m. Please meet in the gym. All participants must submit a completed physical form prior to the first day of tryouts. Concerns or questions, please contact Coach Houlihan. Varsity basketball tryouts will begin on Monday, October 26th in the gym at 4:30 p.m. You must have completed a physical and the required forms prior to the first day of tryouts. All forms and information can be found on the athletic webpage. The Belen Middle School Blue volleyball team took on St. Timothy here at home yesterday. The Wolverines came out strong, beating the Trojans 2-0. The blue and gold teams will now play the AC tournament tomorrow right here at home. The varsity cross country team will run in the Celtic Invitational. Race time is at 4:55 p.m. in Naples. The middle school cross country team will compete in the county Catholic state competition tomorrow race. Time is 4 p.m. right here at home. The varsity swimming will partake in the Woods On Invitational at 8 a.m. tomorrow at Pinecrest Pinecrest. Wrestling workouts and conditioning begins at 3:30 p.m. today. All interested, please meet in the wrestling room. This is open to 6th and 12th graders. Junior varsity soccer tryouts are October 15th and 16th at 3:30 p.m. and October 17th at 9 a.m. Tryouts will be held on Hernandez Field. That's all for sports. Now back to you guys.
Thank you, Frankie. Remember, you can purchase your pink ties and other items at the Wolverine Den. The pink tie can be worn throughout the month of October. Registration is open for the 3rd annual Battle Like a Wolverine 5K. Register early and save money on registration at www.battlelikeawolverine.com. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook for all the latest news and pictures. I'm Nicholas Roca.
And I'm Alejandro Guerrero. From everyone here, thanks for watching WBLN and stay golden, Wolverines.